What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're at another Harvest Host. This is a bait and tackle shop that we're hanging out at for the day. I can't remember the name of it at the moment, but I will put the name up above just in case you guys want to check this place out, and the city it's in. I know we're in South Carolina, but Swansea, something like. Again, I'll put the name up just because some of these names, I don't know if they're Indian names or what, but they're a little Native American. That's what I meant to say. All right, whatever. But yeah, so we're over here. Got the awning out. We're exercising the awning, and I got the solo stove out. Sam's in her little pod. Cody's in his safe zone. He feels safe in his stroller. And I got Milo. Okay, so I misplaced both of their leads that we tied them up to hang out outside. I don't know where both of them went, but they're MIA. But I had a long rope, so I tied Milo up to it, and he seems to like it because this is a lot longer than his lead, so he can really walk around.
I saw the lead at like Dollar General, so we're always past the Dollar General, so tomorrow we'll just grab them another one. Because we're going to church tomorrow, so it'll be nice and quiet over there, and I want them to be able to hang out, so we'll just have to grab some before we stop.
Right. So we got the old solo stove out here, and we picked this table up. This is a perfect size table. It's maybe 2.5 feet tall. It's plastic. We just bought it. Milo's having fun ripping the paper up. But we're gonna get a nice little fire going tonight. Use some of the wood that I cut up from the property, and just have a good old time here. This place closed at 5:30. Oh yeah, look at that bad boy burning. I don't think this is the traditional way of getting a fire going in this thing, but this is sure working. Just put a whole bunch of papers down there, laid those 2 logs across, so they'll get nice and hot. This wood is pretty dry, so should go up pretty quick. What do you think, Sam?
Oh yeah.
You did a great job on the fire. Great job. Cody, how do you feel about the situation?
He gets nervous when there's like a big flame, so I don't have a lead, so there's like a leash inside it that like you could tie his harness to, but he's trying to jump out, so I'm just gonna close that because I don't need him choking himself or slipping out of his harness. Good morning, guys. It's starting to rain. We spent the night at another Harvest Host. We're in Charlotte. We're gonna go out and explore because we're in a city now and there's a lot of things to do, but I had a really bad headache last night and the traffic is ridiculous, as you know, in a city, and I really didn't feel safe driving the bike around. The church was nice and quiet. They want you to park on the gravel, and then it was rain. It was, you know, outside yesterday was pretty hot, so we stayed in most of the time, but I was over here, that way it's easy for them to use the bathroom. It's worth bringing these with you, whether you're in a van, RV, whatever it is, leveling blocks, because a lot of places will be uneven. Like this place was uneven, so good thing we had this. I believe they have like 2 spots available. We have another camper next to us, but we're gonna roll out because I'm trying to beat the morning traffic. I'm probably not going to, it's already like 8, but I really want to get out of here. We're gonna be checking into 1,000 Trails Campground today, so I'm pretty excited to be able to be hooked up to water and do laundry because I really need to do it. And what's nice about this one is I needed a whole bunch of stuff for the RV delivered for the RV, I guess, I don't know what, anyway. And some 1,000 Trails charge you to bring packages there, to pick up packages there, and I was gonna bring it all to an Amazon box, which is like 8 miles away from the campground, but Sean's like, why don't you just call and see if they charge or not? And they don't, which is really nice. So it just shows you how greedy Florida is. So we're gonna start wrapping stuff up. So before you head out, no matter what you're in, make sure that everything is secure. So before we even get into the front to start, you know, moving the blocks and stuff, make sure your bathroom door is closed, because that thing is so freaking annoying when you don't have it closed and you start driving.
Damn, I can't even see you.
And you have to stop.
There you are.
And you have to stop somewhere, that way you can close the bathroom door. So with the kitchen, we put everything in the sink, like our soaps and stuff like that. You get demonstrated! Oh. Anything that, yeah, you know, is gonna go flying, just put it on the floor, put it on a seat, put it in the sink. The sink is usually where we put majority of our stuff.
Make sure you put your wife or your girlfriend in the rear basement. You don't want to hear all that noise the whole ride.
Yeah, I know, Ryan. All right, let's get.
Make sure you don't forget me. I'm very important. Ah!
All right, we're gonna get ready to go, and make sure to bring your step in too. There was no diners on the way, And I saw that there's a billboard that said there's a flea market like 3 exits away, so we decided to just do that to kill some time. We still have 2 hours to kill. So let us all explore a little bit. It is raining a little bit, and majority of the vendors are outside, so this should be interesting.
Well, that was bust. Good morning, by the way.
It was nice being able to waste some time.
Yeah.
Not as much time as I thought we would.
Yeah. So we went over here to this flea market. You can see there's people outside. People have stuff outside, but it's raining. I mean, everything they have is getting wet. But there's like 8 of those big, ginormous buildings in the background, and we went through every one of them, guys. And I could literally go to like Dollar Tree or Five Below and buy everything that they're selling. It's just like like Dawn dish soap and
house stuff,
yeah,
detergent, car belts. Like I'm not going here for that.
Yeah, I was looking for like old oil cans.
When I come here, I think of like old like antiques and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, seems like it's becoming less and less of that. But I like looking for like old signs, old oil cans, stuff like that. But they didn't have anything. They had a couple, but they were all like reproduction, mint condition kind of things. And yeah, that's not really what I'm looking for. So it's about to pour. I don't know if you guys can see the sky over here. It's looking a little rough. So we're gonna hop back in the RV and head down the road and slowly make our way to the campground.
All right, so we've been here for probably at least an hour or so at our site. This isn't our original site. The first site that we were supposed to go to was really nice. I really liked it, but because of the hitch in the back and how uneven the spot was, I kept bottoming out, and I'm not gonna ruin the RV to get to the spot. Then she's like, oh, there's a spot a couple of feet away from that one that you could check into, but that one was already taken. She's like, okay, she's like, I have one for you. I'm not happy about the spot, but I didn't feel like having to go all the way back to see if there's another spot she can transfer us to. The reason why I don't like it is how uneven it is. That's why it's so important to have these blocks. I mean, it's not a big deal. Once you're inside, you don't feel it. You don't realize it. And I like that we kind of have like this whole little area. I like that it has a fire pit too. Most that we've been to don't have a fire pit, but we're gonna use our solo stove tonight. And she said that if you put stuff in the fire pit that's not supposed to be there, you'll be reprimanded. And there's a whole bunch of tin and crap that is outside of the fire pit. So I'm hoping that doesn't affect us, because that was like that when we got here. This is how it looks. Show you that. If you can really see where the tin is at. Right there. There's tin foil right there. Little pieces of wood. We have a whole bunch of wood for the solo stove, so we're just gonna use that. We had the awning out before and the wind picked up, so we put that back inside. We're gonna come out a little later because I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff inside. All right, back inside. So I'm organizing our pantry because it gets out of hand, especially when we go food shopping and I just throw everything in because I don't pack it neatly. So let me turn this light on. So this is with no light in it. Well, I mean, you know, you have the light up there, but it's hard to see it when I need to like look for something. So we got these from Harbor Freight. And look, it's so much better, and I could actually see what's in here, and when I go to reach in, I actually know what I'm grabbing. I think these were $2.49 each. I got 5 of them, and I'm not gonna put one in there because I don't really go into that one. So I'm gonna put one there. I did this one, I organized this one already, and it's the same. You just hit the switch, and look how much easier that is. As soon as I move, I know that's gonna fall down, but, and I'm gonna put one on the bottom here too, because as you can see how dark it is, it's hard to see what's really in there. Ah! But that's what we're doing today, and I'm doing laundry. I'm doing all that now, that way the next 2 days I don't have to worry about it and we can go out and explore. Alright, so we just got our Walmart delivery order, and this is the first campground that we've been to that doesn't allow anybody past the gate. The office is right next door to the ranger station. I did give her the gate code, that way she was able to just come straight in, not have to stop, and just make it easier on her. And I took a picture of the map and like circled my site and tried to give her like the easiest directions on how to get here. The ranger station called us, told us that she's not allowed to go past the office, that we would have to come pick up the food, we told them our situation. We don't have a tow car. All we got is the Grom, and I have over $200 in groceries. I can't carry that on the Grom. And we were already packed up, like unpacked, and you know, I'm on levelers. It's a whole big thing. So we told her our situation, and she was able to let us go this one time.
She was a pain. Just wanted to be a pain.
So I guess for now on, I mean, when I told her, I said, I'm getting Amazon packages delivered here and Walmart grocery. The only thing she said was that you have to pick up packages at the office. She didn't say the groceries too are going to be at the office. So there's miscommunication there. I'm just happy we were able to do it. She got lost, that she had to come escort her to our site, and that lady looked so freaking mad that she had to wait here. Like, she sat here and watched us load our groceries in, I guess to make sure that she actually leaves, which I guess is kind of good, that way you know that she is gone. So yeah, you got something to say? Because you're staring at me like you do.
No, I just... I don't know. No, I have nothing to say.
He doesn't like this campground. We're in a middle of nowhere area again, which I like because it's not busy. The campground's nice and quiet. I told him he's not happy about the whole situation with the different having to change our spot. So yeah.
The only the main issue too is the driveway here is on a slope.
Yeah, I showed them outside.
And that's the second one in a row that they gave us where we have to climb Mount Kilimanjaro to get into our spot.
I had to come in some weird angle, that way I wouldn't get caught underneath again. The person that's a diagonal from us decided to park like right in the middle of the road, like right in my way of how I had to turn.
With their car.
Yeah, so that was...
So it's just kind of a pain, I don't know, just kind of a pain in the butt, and... I
thought she would give us a beautiful, like, site. Like, the first one was so nice. I'm so mad that we couldn't fit into that site. And then she shows us this site, and I'm like, ugh.
The only good thing about this site is we are quite a bit closer to the entrance.
Yeah, we were all the way in the back.
Yeah, so we don't have to drive like all the way through.
This is the map, just to give you guys an idea how big this park is. This is their map. And
we were over here.
Yeah, and she was gonna give us this site, 69, but somebody's in it. But this site we were supposed to go into, so nice. Ugh, but now we're all the way over here. I circled it for her. And I drew a map. I wish you could know where we're at.
So we're on like complete opposite sides.
This side is so much nicer than this side, but we're only here for 3 days. We don't live here full time, so. All right, so it's the next day. Yesterday we didn't do anything because the weather was just so crappy and it was raining, and then when it stopped, everything was soaked and it was cold. So we picked up packages today, which is nice about this Thousand Trails is that they don't charge you to pick up a package. And we got a few things, so I'm gonna show you guys. We got a new cover for the couch, and as you can see, Cody's loving it. Yeah, you like it? Yeah! When he's excited, he digs like that, as you can see. Yeah, he's excited! He wants to go outside. He has to go to the bathroom. He's waiting for Sean to come back in with Milo. Yeah! Oh, kissies! Oh, they're so nice! So I got this off of Amazon. We purchased another one. Sean put it away already. But it didn't fit right on the couch. Like when I would it completely covered the couch. It didn't sit on top like this one does. So when I would open it, the corner parts would stick out. So we're gonna go return that now to UPS. I didn't have to package it, which was nice because it's annoying when you have to package something. We also bought. So I don't know if you guys remember, but when we were in Florida, our water inlet intake, where you put your hose into to fill up your tanks, was leaking, and we got the new filter we thought that was the issue, and that's why the hose was leaking, but it's not. So we purchased a new one off of Amazon because, as you know that video that we showed you guys, a Camping World selling it was $75, but on Amazon it's $25. The price difference is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why it's $75 at Camping World. But let me show you guys. This is it. And it comes with keys, really nice keys, which is nice. And then that's the back part, and we'll just hook that up. We don't know how long we're gonna stay out today, so we might just do that tomorrow. And then this is the inside of it. Kind of nice and fancy. We're worried about this part because of how the lip is like right here and the hose. So we're gonna test that first before we install it, and then the whole thing we have to take it apart again. And we also got a cover for the skylight. Let me get that too. So the sun, as you can see, the sun is beaming in here. And when we want to sleep in, we can't because this just comes flying in, like brightening up the whole area. We do have a little curtain here that closes, but lovely Milo destroyed that. Yeah, we were in South Carolina or something like that, and we had this closed. We thought that he would leave it alone. We didn't have this divider yet, and he ripped it. So that's very fun. So that's why we don't keep that open. So this is the skylight cover, and it has reflectix on the back. So this part goes up towards like the sky, and then you'll have this part. It comes with tape because it won't like shove. You can't shove it in there like how this one is shoved in there. Somewhat shoved in there. It falls out a lot, but anyway, it doesn't shove in there like that one does, so we have to tape that up. We're gonna do that later as well. That's really gonna help us with keeping the sun out when we're trying to sleep in.
Good morning, guys.
Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Goodbye.
See you tomorrow.
So we're gonna get ready to go, and we're gonna go to UPS. We're gonna grab some lunch, and then I have to go to Sally's to get some things, and then we're probably just gonna hang out at like drive around a little bit instead of, because you know we're stuck in here all day yesterday and I'm getting sick of sitting at this campground. So we just got back. We forgot the GoPro, sorry. We went to the candy store. It was so cool, so cute. The antique area is all the way in the back.
I got pictures, I'll pop up.
Yeah, we'll post up pictures here. We're gonna post pictures on Instagram as well. We didn't get anything because we're trying to stay away from stuff like that, but it was really cool to see. And we went to an antique store that was on the way back to the campground. We also went to a Mexican restaurant that was really good. So on the way back to the campground, there was an antique store, and look what I got. I'll roll up my sleeve. I got a whole bunch of bracelets. As you can see, like pastel colors. It's cute. I got all these for $3. It was like, it all came together. And then, this place was huge. All the way in the back, in the corner. Actually, you don't know why she's hiding from me, but she has these cute plants, and which I think is a really smart idea of what she did was she made a little kit, and it's an air plant. So air plants are good with moving, and succulents are also good for like this kind of lifestyle. So what's so cool is that she gives you all this stuff, and then it's called Boho Dream, and what I liked about it is the colors. They're cool tones for the sand, and then she gives you your cute little air plant right there, and then a cute little jar that your air plant will go into. And she also gave instructions on how to care for it, and to water it, you just spray it with a water bottle that I don't have, so it's gonna be fun to try to water that. But I'm really excited to try it, and I'm gonna set it up now, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. I have a lot of sand left over, so what I'm thinking of doing is when we go to Home Depot or Lowe's, I'm gonna get like more air plants and get something to make like a little design thing out of it. So I'm gonna show you guys what mine looks like. Isn't that so cute? And there's the air plant. So to water it, I have to dunk it in water, basically drown it, and let it soak for a little bit, and then I take it out, and then you have to let it air dry upside down. So I only left it in for like less than a minute. I'm gonna have to look up to see how long it's supposed to stay in the water. But for succulents too, you're supposed to water them like that, but I don't know how when they're in soil, so that I have to look that up too, because I like having succulents as well. We do plan on adding more plants into here. But yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little thing. It's great for kids. If you're looking to do something with your kids in an RV or even in a house, I definitely recommend that.
Good morning, guys. This is the happiest day I've been at this campground since we checked in. You know why? Because today is checkout day. Just, I don't know, not thrilled with this campground. It's very dull, and it's been nothing but rainy and cloudy. It's pretty depressing, actually. So today we're checking out, and I'm getting the RV all prepped up, you know, wrapped everything up. So I wanted to show you guys this. This is like all 3 sites that they showed us that we could check into. There was a super steep incline. Maybe I can show you over here. And it made it very difficult for somebody, especially with a hitch. But these things hover low to pretty low to the ground. So you can, I don't know if you can see it. I step back, but you can see you know, how low it is over there and how high it is over there. We are on a steep incline up here. So when the RV was parked all the way back there, this hitch was like way up here. It was like really, really high, and to get the bike off was super sketchy and quite difficult because of the angle that I was grabbing it from. And this is a light bike, it's only like 200 pounds. So I decided on the pack out to bring it forward. It lowered it probably like 2 or 3 feet lower to the ground, so the ramp won't be on such a steep incline. And we'll be able to load the bike up a lot quicker. Unfortunately, when we pull out, we probably will rub, because we rubbed when we backed in. You just gotta watch out for your electrical and stuff like that. You don't wanna pull any of that out. This was apparently the only site they had left. The only ones they had were seasonal sites, and they do not rent those to Thousand Trails members. So we're gonna pack this bike up and hit the road, guys. You know, I think it's kind of funny. It's not, I'm not knocking anybody, but when I first got this bike, a little over 2 years ago, everybody's like, you're gonna hate it, you're gonna get rid of it in a month. But to be honest, I mean, I've had this bike almost 2.5 years already, which time has flown by. I can't believe it's been 2.5 years. And it's been a great bike, guys. I'm gonna do a full review on this. I know I keep saying that, but I am. But it's great on gas. It's super easy to maneuver around. It's small, it fits right on the back of the hitch. I don't have to worry about going over the weight limit. So it's definitely a good fit. But yeah, full video review on that coming soon. It's another RV upgrade, yes sir. So just like how the shower wall over here yellows out. I don't know why it does that, but we have a whole plan to get this painted to be white all over again. So the product that makes it white puts off a smell for, I think, a couple of hours. So they prefer, they suggest that if you do it, and then you go outside for a couple hours, and that's kind of hard being full-time, but at this campground we'll be able to do that, so we're gonna wait to do that. But in the meantime, the toilet that was yellowing too, but the weird thing is the only part that was yellowing, and I think it's because the only part on that toilet that was plastic is the lid. So the lid was starting to yellow, and it got really loose. And we just wanted a soft cushion toilet seat because, you know, in the morning, first thing you want to take a nice morning whatever, and you don't want to sit on this hard toilet seat. So hold on, let me show you guys. We upgraded, ran to Home Depot because I had to grab a couple other things, and we bought a brand new toilet seat and lid. Woo! This is the big upgrade of the month, guys. So the nice thing is this is nice and soft, and it opens, so it's nice and squishy. We can have a nice soft whatever, and it'll be good to go. Don't mind that. It's not pee. It's like, I don't know, stained. I have to clean that. But
no, it's stained. That ain't coming off. Yeah,
well, whatever. But it's really nice. Super easy install, basically. You pop these 2 plastic tabs. It's kind of hard to do with one finger. So there's these these are Phillips head screws, and then underneath, on the underside, there's a bolt that you have to hold, and you unscrew these, they slide out on both sides. You slide the new one in and tighten it down, same thing, and you are good to go. Unfortunately, this isn't a no slam lid, it just kind of falls down, but it's not terrible because it's padded, so it's not so deafening to the ears when it falls, you know what I mean? So that's our upgrade of our nice new white toilet lid. I'm going to pop a picture up of the one before, that way you guys can see a side-by-side difference. But this is nice, definitely brightens it up in here. It doesn't look so old and dingy anymore. Milo, are you going to use this anytime soon? It'd be great if you could just start using the toilet. That way, I don't have to take you out when it's raining. Yeah? Okay. Alright, cool. Well, guys, I'm going to put an ending on this video because I think it's getting kind of long, but I hope you guys are all doing great. I appreciate you guys all watching. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell and the subscribe button. It really helps us out. Tells YouTube that you guys like watching the videos. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.